dreaming my parents and grandpa were still alive and we were all on a happy family trip. But then the scene flipped and I saw my parents covered in blood, and my grandpa lying in the funeral hall. I woke up in a total panic. Bro Chris heard the noise and rushed through the door. Mark, you good? Did you have a nightmare? Just then the door swung open again and someone asked Mr. Chris, "Is Mr. Mark awake?" I looked at that familiar face. Aunt Rosa, what are you doing here? She looked at me with a complex and pained expression saying, "Grandma called me and asked me to come back and take care of you. I am on your team now, so do not worry about a thing." I could not say no to Grandma and tried to smile, but I just could not do it, saying, "Okay, Aunt Rosa, I got it. Thanks for looking out for me." Then I took the soup Rosa brought. 10 minutes later, seeing I finished the soup, she took the bowl and spoon. "Mark, I will be right outside, just yell if you need anything." I nodded, saying, "Okay, thanks, Aunt Rosa." They both left the room and I turned to look at my phone on the nightstand, grabbed it, and saw a ton of missed calls from Chloe. I just deleted and blocked all of Chloe's contacts while Chloe was kneeling in the main hall, calling me over and over, and when she realized I would not answer, Chloe lowered her phone feeling totally weak and gave a bitter laugh. She just could not get it. She only messed up this one time. So how did it turn into this huge mess? Late at night, her mom came out for water. Seeing Chloe still kneeling there, she frowned and said coldly, "Should have thought about this before I told you a long time ago. To stop messing around with the Johnson brothers, but you never listened to me." Chloe's throat was dry and raspy, saying, "I just need to see Mark once. Even if he wants a divorce, he has to tell me to my face, or I am not signing those papers." Her mom said coldly, "It is not up to you anymore. Nobody in this family can go against Grandma." Chloe slowly reached up to grab her mom's arm and her mom choked up, looking at her daughter in a daze since she grew up and got smart. They had grown apart and rarely got this close. Her mom pressed her lips tight and slowly squatted down. "Do you know Grandpa Miller's last words before he died were that he wanted to see you?" Did you know that Chloe froze completely, staring right at her while her mom looked at her quietly? "But your phone was unreachable, and in the end he saw the photos of you with some guy in his hospital room." Chloe closed her eyes and asked in a raspy voice, "What photos?" Her mom softened a bit but still explained coldly, "Photos of you and Ethan in the hospital room. You know exactly what you did. And you know it deep down." Chloe gave a bitter laugh. "He broke his leg and went on a hunger strike. I could not just ignore it. I promised him I would be there, right? You promised Ethan you would look out for his brother, but..." "Chloe, what about the promises you made to your own husband?" "I really did not know. If I had known, I would never have gone." "Mom, I want to see him. I have to see him." Her mom shook her head, saying, "It is not that I will not tell you, but Grandma handled absolutely everything herself. We did not even go to Grandpa Miller's burial. We just waited far away outside. Grandma said she let the Miller family down and could not face him hearing this." Chloe let go of her mom's hand. "Then I will just kneel here until Grandma tells me." Just then, her dad walked out of nowhere. Hearing Chloe's words, he instantly scolded her. "Stop messing around. You're just going to kneel here and ignore the company." Chloe closed her eyes with a totally blank face, saying, "Things will run fine without me." Her dad yelled in anger, "Your mom is right. Should have thought about this before." Right then, Chloe felt a sharp pain in her chest and could not control the intense agony. She arched her back and propped herself up on one hand. Her mom frowned, asking what is wrong. Her dad also stepped closer and squatted down. Even though he was complaining, she was still his own kid. Her mom pressed her lips tight and Chloe's face turned pale. Sweat beading on her forehead, she suddenly snapped, "I told you guys to go get some sleep." Hearing this, her dad's worried face instantly turned black, saying, "You ungrateful kid. If she wants to kneel, let her kneel. Let us go get some sleep." Her mom opened her mouth but ended up saying nothing, just gave her a deep look. Chloe propped herself up on one hand, feeling a sharp ache spread through her chest, her mind drifting back to the day she saw Mark off at the airport. "How many days till you are back? If nothing goes wrong, 3 days. I nodded slightly and then gave her a hug, saying, "Okay, I will be waiting for you at home." She gently stroked my hair with a slight smile. It was her first business trip and having her husband see her off felt pretty great, even though she had forced this marriage right before boarding the plane. She turned to look at me standing there watching her, and suddenly did not want to fly to Coast City, so she told her assistant Zoe, "I am kind of having second thoughts." Zoe asked, "Boss, second thoughts about what? The branch